Hey, what's up YouTube? Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo here, and we are at William Randolph Hearst Memorial State Beach again, Park US-6448. Today I have the second tent set up, so I got kind of awkward though. I think it might be better with just the one large tent. So then we have the infed half wave there, going up to maybe about 20 feet attached to that fence out there. And then we're running the Messy Poloni out. I'm still having a problem where this is shutting off at 100 watts. Connected to the battery box, but when it's hooked to the 20 amp hour battery, it's just fine. And I tested the Yaesu 891 at 100 watts, and it does just fine. So this radio does not like that 100 amp hour battery box down there. I even moved, someone suggested moving the feed point away, so it's probably, I don't know, 25 feet further away today than it's been, and I'm still getting it. So we'll keep playing with it. I've got it turned down to 70 watts, and it seems to be doing okay. See, it's 70 watts. It's not turning off. And see, it's getting down to maybe 11.5 volts was the lowest on transmit, drawing about 6 to 6 2/3 amps. So we got ourselves spotted. Got all of our junk here. Got the VHF, UHF on the cookie sheet. Oh, I forgot. I did just make a 2 meter and a 70 centimeter contact with Kilo Bravo 6 Whiskey Romeo Whiskey. So I have 2 QSOs so far. I did do them on here. I wanted to try this out, and he's over there. He's out there fishing. Oh, I should have been watching. He's out there fishing on the pier way out there. So we'll get going. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo, back with some QSOs. Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo. This is, or sorry, Kilo Charlie 0 Lima Bravo Yankee. This is Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo, over. Nothing?
This is Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Romeo Oscar, reaching out to Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo
okay,
Bravo.
You hear Grandpa?
I can copy you very weak.
Hang on. Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Romeo Oscar. I have you to 5555 and Park US-6448, over.
Okay, I probably got you at about a 44, over.
All right, Roger the 44. Did you hear Colby in there calling me?
Didn't catch that.
Did you hear Colby? Colby was trying to call me, but he can't hear me. KC0LBY, were you able to copy him?
No, did not copy Colby.
All right, well, I got you in the log. Hey, thanks for responding to my text and getting on here. I'm still having the same issue, so I'll try some more stuff later. I'm back on the 20 amp hour battery, over.
Okay, let me know what you find. I keep thinking about it too, but haven't come up with anything, over.
All right, Roger, Roger. I'll give you a call when I get home. Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Romeo Oscar 73, Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo. Did you hear Grandpa, Colby?
Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Romeo Oscar, clear 73. That RF still getting into your 100 amp hour battery?
Oh, hang on. I'll call you back later. You can turn the radio off. Thanks.
All right, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Yeah, Roger, Roger. I tried moving it about 40, the feed point about 40 feet away from me to see if that made a difference. And I moved the battery box about 6 feet away from the radio. Added another torate in there. And I just tested again with my 891 to see if it did it with that one. And 891 does just fine. The 891 at 100 watts, no problem on any of my batteries. But for some reason, the FTX-1 on 40 meters, if it's hooked to the 100 amp hour, it kills off. But right now I've got it plugged into my Bino 20 amp hour, over.
Roger that. Yeah, I was talking to you about that yesterday. Whiskey Bravo 6 Delta X-Ray Romeo. Yeah, it's getting the RF. It may be coming through the power leads.
Yeah, I might maybe add a second torate on there, or I don't know. I'll keep playing with it. I got 2 more on it right now. I've got an FT240-31. Do you think I should try a different mixture?
Right. Do you have ferrites on the positive, negative leads?
I've got ferrite beads on there, plus I have it looped about 5 times through a, it's a FT-240-31 toroid.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it may just be saturated in the unit then, because that sounds like you got it clamped down pretty good. About the only other thing you could do would be put some .01 caps to ground on either side, and that might catch what's getting in.
All right, I'll give that a try. I got tons of those at home. I almost cleaned out Radio Shack years ago, and they went out of business.
Yeah, I had problems with my solar charge controller years ago. I had the leads coming from the solar panels to the charge controllers, and they were just about 33 feet long, so it was a good quarter wave on 40 meters, and it took me a while to figure it out, but I ended up putting .01 caps to ground right at where...
Yay! Well, it is slow going. We've only got 6 QSOs and probably been calling for a half hour. We did start on 40 though. I'm on 20 now. I keep trying to switch back to the 100 amp hour battery box, but now it's even shutting off on 20 meters, so it's shutting off on every band now. But when I plug it into the Baeno, no problems. Maybe I'll gut the Amazon 100 hour out of there and put a Baeno 100 amp hour in there. I don't know what it is. Something funky's going on. Like I said, it only does it with this radio, and it only does it with that battery. My 891 on that battery does just fine at 100 watts. And this radio does just fine on the Baeno at 100 watts, but it won't do 100 watts on the, I think it's called a Kepworth. They're not mainly used for amateur radio, so I can't find a lot of hams on there that have used it for that. Yeah, I think I found the magic spot, about 70 watts. It worked okay without shutting off, so I could use it at 70 watts. I used it all day yesterday on FT8 at 30 watts, and it did just fine on every band. So it's just when you get up above 70, 80, it shut down on 80, it shut down on 90, it shuts down on 100.
Sierra Charlie Lima.
Sierra Charlie Lima again?
Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima.
All right, Victor Echo 6, Sierra Charlie Lima. Steve in Alberta, I got you to 5-3. Wow, so far I've only got you and one other Canadian on 20 today. No one's coming back to me, over.
Roger, Roger. The band looks pretty crummy up here. I'm usually a 0 noise level, and I've got about a 3 or a 4, and you're probably just above it, over.
Roger that. Yeah, I am sitting out here on the coast. Nice thing is I have a 0 noise floor out here, but I'm just, I can hear people way down in there. Not seeing much on the waterfall. Just I thought band conditions were supposed to be good today.
Well, we did have a CME the other day, so I don't know. The band, like I say, my band, the waterfall is blue, mostly blue with clear spots all the way across the band, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, hey, you're my 7th QSO so far. I did make 5 on 40 meter, or no, 3 on 40 meters, and I happened to get a ham on a 2 meter and 70 centimeter that was here nearby. So 3 more and I'll have an activation.
Roger. Well, I have a second call sign if you'd like it.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll be at number 8 then.
That's Victor Alpha 6 Sierra Charlie Lima.
All right, Victor Alpha 6 Sierra Charlie Lima. Probably a 5-4 now. You're coming up a little bit. Meter's moving a little more. And again, I'm at Park 6448, William Randolph Hearst Memorial State Beach, right across from Hearst Castle, over.
Roger. You're come up to about a 5-5, so who knows what the band's going to be like. Well, the A is 8, K is 0. It should be good, but who knows, over.
Roger that. Well, hey, I appreciate the 2 calls. At least I'm only 2 away now from at least activating. I'll probably stick out a little longer. It's only 1:47 Pacific Standard Time, so I'll probably stick around for a little bit longer. But hey, thanks again for coming back to me. Have a good Saturday in 7-3.
Same to you. This is my first time on the radio today, so I'm just tooling around. I've got a net that starts in about 2 hours, so I'll be doing that, over.
Roger that. Well, hey, have fun on the net. And is it on 20 meters?
Oh, it's on 40 meters. Unfortunately, it's below your phone band. It's on 7.100, so you guys have to check in with CW, eh?
Roger, roger. Okay, yeah, and I don't think 40 meters in 2 hours would make it to you.
Roger, take care. Have a great day.
Thank you, 7-3. All right, this is Whiskey 6 Ocean Baker calling CQ pota, CQ Parks on the Air from Park United Sierra-6448. That is William Randolph Hearst, Memorial State Beach, located in San Luis Obispo County, California, near the Central Coast. This is Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo calling CQ pota, CQ Parks on the Air and standing by for a call.
Whiskey 0 Echo November Oscar.
Was that Whiskey 0 Echo November Oscar? Oh, wait a minute. I put Whiskey Oscar. Let me fix that. Was that Whiskey 0 Echo November Oscar?
Yes, that's correct. You're 5'9" in northern Colorado, and we're parked at Park US-1241. US-1241.
Roger, US-1241 and 5'9". I got you at a 5'5" into US-6448. 6448 in California, over.
Copy. QSO, hope you have a good activation, 73.
You too. Thanks for the park to park, 7-3. This is Whiskey 6 Ocean Baker calling CQ pota, CQ Parks on the Air from Park United Sierra-6448. That's William Randolph Hearst, Memorial State Beach, located in San Luis Obispo County, California, near the Central Coast, directly across the street from Hearst Castle. This is Whiskey 6 Ocean Baker calling CQ pota, CQ Parks on the Air and standing by.
Kilo 0 Victor Kilo.
Kilo 0 Victor Kilo, Fred in Colorado, got you at a 5'3" in the US 6448, over.
Okay, hold on a minute.
20 minutes later.
I don't have a headset. I can't use the phone and the park number. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, my park is US-4410. US-4410, and I copy your 6448. I missed your call, though. I need to throw that in the log, over.
Oh, roger that. It is Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo, Whiskey 6 Ocean Baker QSL.
QSL, thanks a lot. We got her.
All right, hey, thanks for the park to park. Good luck on your activation in 7-3.
3.
Okay, YouTube, I finally figured out the issue on why it was radio was turning off. So for all 3 times I've been using the 100 amp hour battery box. For this radio, I've been plugging into the far right port. I don't know if you see it. I've been plugging into this port. Now what I did was I hooked up the PowerWorks meter to here and to here and measured the difference on the voltage drop on transmit, and it was almost 2 volts more of a drop on the 100 amp hour battery. Now I expect it to be a little bit more of a drop because the run from the battery to the radio is a lot longer than this, because if you look, this is the run to the radio plus the connector, but in here I had this cable plus the cables that go inside the box, but anyways, these are all connected to the battery. They have different, connectors going on them. So I think on this one here, I must have a very poor connection, because now that I plugged it into the far left one, it's working just fine, and that might explain why I wasn't having problems with the 891. Because when I plugged the 891 in,
November 4,
I'll be right back.
Whiskey Tango November.
Was that November 4 Whiskey Tango November, over?
Roger, roger. I got you 5'9" here in Southern California, where my QTH would normally be Tennessee, but I'm out traveling. Back to you.
Roger that. I have you at a 5'9" into Park US 6448. I am directly across the street from Hearst Castle in San Luis Obispo County, over.
Roger, roger on that. Well, if you got an opportunity, go jump in that Olympic swimming pool they got. It is gorgeous.
Maybe I'll run across the street and do that. Might get me kicked out of there though. Hi. Hey, we'll have a good time in California. Thanks for hunting and have a good Saturday. 7-3, travel safe.
7-3 to you, my friend. Thanks for being out there and activating. N4 WTN clear.
All right, so we got a traveling Tennessee station. So anyways, when I was testing the 891, I had the FTX-1 plugged in here, and I was plugging the 891 in over here. Didn't even think that maybe it could have an issue with the connector. So looks like I need to go in there and check those connections. I'll pull the meter out and check everything when I get home. So I'd say I've been on 40 meters now for about 10-15 minutes at 100 watts and not shutting down now. It's running just fine. I don't know if I showed you, we got the infant half wave over there. That's Chris. Chris was trying to work me, but we couldn't hear each other. Kilo Oscar 4, Foxtrot Sierra Zulu's infant half wave hooked up there. So we got the issue worked out. So I'm glad it wasn't some weird RF issue. I was gonna start trying some more things with capacitors and whatnot. So ended up, I've got a bad connection. Man, who built this battery box? It must have been a moron. Oh wait, it was me. All right, so we're only at 17 QSOs because I've been fussing with this thing, changing it back and forth between that radio, the 891, switching the meter, taking readings. So looks like we got her figured out. All right, well, if I get some more QSOs, there'll be some more QSOs on here. If not, this might be the end. Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo. Don't forget, remember, hit subscribe.
Well, good afternoon. W6L London, Q Queen M Mary.
Was that W6 London Queen Mary over?
L.
Oh, I think I doubled with you. Come again?
That is correct. QSL on W6L London, Q Queen M Mary.
All right, Steve in Groveland. I got you at a 5.9 into US-6448 in San Luis Obispo County. Over.
Roger that. You're coming in here 5.9 plus. A very good signal. Have a great day and have fun. W6LQM.
Roger that. Thanks for hunting. Have a good Saturday. 7-3. This is Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo calling CQ. Put it CQ Parks on the air and standing by for a call.
QRZ. This is Kilo Hotel 6 Japan.
Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo.
Whiskey 6.
Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo. Whiskey 6 Ocean Baker Baker. I've got you at a 5.5 55 into the central coast of California.
Okay, Roger. Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo. You're 5x9 59 here in Lima Hotel Norway. Lima Hotel Norway. QSO.
QSL 59 in Lima Hotel Norway. Thanks for the contact. Have a good day. 7-3.
Thank you so much for the participation. Hawaii QSO party. 73. Aloha from Hawaii. Roger, I'm in Rome, Steve. I'm in Rome. I'm about 30 kilometers from downtown on the hills. The Roman castle. Over.
All right, YouTube, Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo here. We just made contact with Alaska. I was had Park Ranger Dana come over, and she was checking out what we were doing. Super cool Park Ranger so far. Knock on fake wood here. I've had only good experiences with the Park Rangers in SLO County. So unfortunately the battery died right before she came up. It was a good interaction. Also, right before that, another ham came up. I can't remember his call sign, but he's like, oh, you doing Parks on the Air? And then there's also another ham that I talked to on the handheld out on the pier fishing right now. So we got some hams in the park. Let's see, the Park Ranger, she said she saw my antenna from far away and thought someone was fishing off the bluff here. So it's like, I'm fishing, but I'm fishing for radio contacts. So I wanted to see if I could show this SDX here. You can tell how good the station sounds right now. Now, do you see when I turned SDX off? He disappeared, and then turn SDX back on, and it brings up just the signal. You see how he disappeared? So that SDX button, it doesn't bring the noise up, it pulls the signal up out of the noise, which is awesome. I could barely hear him, and I hit that button and he went from being barely readable to 5.3. It was perfectly copyable, and he was in Alaska. So I'll try to get some more QSOs on camera. The GoPro keeps overheating. This GoPro does not do good in the sun, even though it's only like 80 degrees. It does not like the sun, so we'll try to get some more QSOs, so stand by. All right, Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo here. We just finished up our activation at US-6448, William Randolph Hearst Memorial State Beach. This is my 19th activation from here. One more and we get a repeat offender. We only made 36 QSOs today, but we made contacts on 40, 20, 17, 15, 12, and 10 meters today. It's been a while since I've made and 70 centimeters and 2 meters. Been a while since I've made QSOs on that many bands. I also had park ranger come by named Dana, really cool, and another ham came by. I forgot his call sign, and there was also another ham I made a contact out here with, and I think I've already said all that, but hey, saying it again. So we're just powering down. I actually ran until the laptop almost died. I just uploaded my logs before it shut down, and we got the radio turned off. I think I told you earlier, we figured out the issue with the radio shutting off. I must have a bad connection on that far right power pole there. So we've operated last 2 hours on the battery box at 100 watts on every band and no issues. So we have that resolved, thank goodness. All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here. 7-3 from William Randolph Hearst Memorial State Beach. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. 7-3 Whiskey 6 Oscar Bravo Bravo, clear.